Good day, classmates. Good day, Dr. Abante. My name is Lenny Bergara, and I am here to report about Chapter 2, Global E-Business and Collaboration. I have a reporter, Rowena Bolenkit. She will report the second half later on. Okay, let's begin. All right. So my report is about e-business and collaboration. So America's Cup 2010 USA wins with information technology. All right. So as we can see here in the picture, it is a racing competition, a yacht race competition. So the BMW Oracle Racing organization, backed by software billionaire Larry Ellison, won the 33rd America's Cup yacht race in Valencia, Spain, on February 18, 2010, against Alinghi, the boat below, a Swiss boat backed by Ernesto Bertarel. All right. So with the help of information technology. All right. So what is information technology? It is the use of controlling of this wickedly slick sailboat requires lightning fast collection of massive amounts of data, powerful data management, um, rapid real-time data analysis, quick decision making, of course, by the sailboat crew, which you can see in the picture. In short, all information technologies needed by a modern business firm. So when you can perform all these tasks thousands of times in an hour, you can incrementally improve your performance and have an overwhelming advantage over a less IT savvy opponents on a race day. So this is what happened with BMW Oracle Racing. They use information technology to their advantage so that they could win this competition. So this is how IT and technology affects our daily lives, not just, and a concrete example of that is how they won this competition. All right, so you can see it almost looks like it almost looked like a plane, and look how it flew, almost flew, hovering over the water. And Oracle won the America's Cup because it had learned how to apply new technology, information technology, to improve process of designing and sailing a competitive sailboat. All right, so if you can see, just imagine if this is the BMW Oracle Management Organization and their technology. They've created an information system. They are able to refine the boat through this technology. They provided performance metrics. They know how to control their boat and optimize the speed, equals to business solutions, which result to them winning the competition. And of course, because all processes can be improved, there are always room for improvements. So there are business challenges, there are challenges in the information technology, and it will go back to the management, organization, and technology for them to improve to another or to innovate another information system and another business solution. So it's just a cycle. Okay, so now let's talk about business. So for a business or a firm to function and to operate, there are five basic entities that they have to deal with. So first is the supplier, customer, employees, invoices, products, and services. These are the things that they need to worry about every day in, day out. All right. And this is why there is business process or business processes. So what is business process? So logically related to the set of tasks, operations that define how specific business tasks are performed. So some can be functional, some can be cross-functional. And later on, we will discuss what's the difference and what is cross-functional. So business process refers to the manner in which work is organized, coordinated, focused, and produce a valuable product and service. Business processes are collection of activities required to produce, and these activities are supported by flows of material, information, and knowledge among participants in business processes. Also refers to unique ways in which organization coordinate work, information, and knowledge, and the way in which management chooses to coordinate. To a large extent, the performance of business firm depends on how well business processes are designed and coordinated, and how well it is planned, and how well it is executed or implemented. Everyday business can be seen as a collection of business processes, some of which are part of larger encompassing processes. For example, a business or a firm is created, made up of different departments: the operations, the human resource, the manufacturing, the sales and marketing team. And each department has different functions and different business processes, right? And that's how a firm or a business is built, right? Okay, so let's talk about examples of business processes. So let's check per department or functional area. We can see here manufacturing and production. So assembling product, checking quality assurance, producing bills of materials or raw materials, right? Sales and marketing, they're the one who worry about putting it on Instagram, Facebook ads, YouTube ads. They identify the customers, they identify the market, they make sure that the products are selling, they create those reports. And then finance and accounting, they bill the customer, they pay the creditors, they pay the suppliers, they create financial statements, so on and so forth. And human resource, of course, is the one hiring the employees, checking the job performances, and of course, processing the payroll and benefits of the employees. Okay, so that is how functional business process works, right? Per department. However, there are different business processes that are cross-functional. For example, cross many functional areas and require coordination between different departments. For instance, fulfilling an order of the customer. So it will go through the sales department first. They will enter it into the system and ensure that everything is correct, all information is correct. And then it will go to the credit verification so that they can create an invoice to the customer. And then it will go to the manufacturing team because they will have to pack, put it in the box, the item, and then ship it to the correct delivery address through UPS, FedEx, or here locally, like Lala Move, something like that, right? So that is how cross-functional business process works. It doesn't mean that you're just manufacturing, just gonna stick to that process. Sometimes it is intertwined, related to each other. And this is the diagram. So how information technology improves business processes, most especially the cross-functional. So because of the use of the new technology, there is a change on the flow of information because everything is already automated. I think that everybody will agree that doing business before the internet and before technology is harder and it takes longer compared to today, right? Because today everything is automated. You can just enter your information and your order on the system, like Lazada, like Shopee, like Amazon or eBay. It will be processed for you, right? And then um, sharing of information will be easier, replacing sequential steps with tasks that can be performed simultaneously. Like here, the sales, submit the order, accounting is working on your invoice already, and together with the manufacturing team or the production, they will ship out your product together with the invoice. So everything is easier because of information technology. All right, let's talk about business process analysis, which is also important for um, because conducting analysis of business process um, you'll be able to achieve a very clear understanding how business process works or how business works. And you will also learn if that business process is effective or not, and if there is a need for improvement. Okay? All right, so let's go to the reason why businesses are using information systems for obvious reasons, right? So we achieve operational excellence because everything is automated, efficient, and quick. And of course, it will help with their profit. Next is development of new products and services. For example, Globe, um, from simple telecommunication. Now they venture to Gcash, right? Next one is promote competitive advantage. So compared to other companies or businesses who doesn't use information technology and automation, they have a really great advantage and improve decision making because everything you can see there in the system. It can automatically generate reports weekly, monthly, yearly, right? So it will help you in decision making. It will also help you be more, provide a good customer service, a quick response to your customer. You will feel closer to your customer. And of course, in the long run, you will have a, a better business and you will survive in the market. Okay, next we are going to talk about types of information system now. So here first is TPS or transaction processing system. Keeps track of elementary activities and transactions such as um, organizations, sales receipts, cash deposits, payroll, credit decisions, and flow of materials or inventory. Okay, so one example here, I'm giving you as an example my personal, our company's payroll TPS, which is called Zen Hours. Here's the login, the break in, the breakout, and then the punch out. You'll also see your DTR here. Everything is automated. You don't have to go to line and put a card or something. Everything is automated on your computer. You'll see if you have any later absences there. You'll also see the status of the leave and if they're approved, if they're pending. You'll also see your overtime, your pay slip. No? Everything is automated. Another example of TPS, here kasi sabi nila, you can use it for your sales and inventory, right? So this is another form of TPS, our Datto Commerce. This is where we process all the orders, we enter all the orders. The customer can also enter their order here. They can also input their information and we can process everything here. And then the invoice will be generated here as well, which will be automatically transferred to the accounting system, which will generate an invoice and will bill the customer. So that's one example. All right. Next example of information system is business intelligence system for decision support, or what they also call MIS, Management Information System. So this is being used by middle management in monitoring, controlling, decision-making, and administrative activities. MIS provide middle managers with reports for organization's current performance. Excuse me. This information is used to monitor and control business and predict future performance. So for example, how many orders come in during this month. So they can check if during they can monitor or they can foresee how many orders they can expect to come in for that specific month, right? So for example, here, order processing system, inventory, materials resource planning, and general ledger. So actually, these things can we we have that with our TPS system, which is the Datto. What we don't have there is if it will generate like a monthly report. MIS will give you that information to help the management in monitoring the performance. Another one is DSS, Decision Support System. This is a non-routine decision making. So they focus on unique and rapidly changing for which the procedure for arriving at a solution may not be fully predefined in advance. Although DSS use internal information from TPS and MIS, they often bring information from external sources such as stock prices, product prices of competitors to help with their decision making, right? For example, this is the MIS report. You can see here the the sales for each region, and this is the actual, and this is what they have expected. And based on this MIS report, they will um, decide. Um, for example, they will decide how much product they're going to order to their suppliers in the future through this MIS report. Okay. Another example of information system is Executive Support System, ESS. This is for higher management, senior management. This is non-routine decision requiring judgment, evaluation, and insight because there's no agreed on procedure for arriving at a solution. So usually this is like a dashboard where they can the executives can easily see the performance. So like the financial performance, the production, you can easily see. So in this example, Dundas Data Visualization Digital Dashboard delivers comprehensive and accurate information for decision making, the graphical overview of key performance indicators. For example, here, sales versus expenses, you can see the graph here. Orders by product line, you can see it here, and the stock price, you'll see. So only senior management can have access to this. There's also what we call supply chain management system firms, or rather supply chain management systems or supply chain management system, which helps manage relationship with the suppliers. So it is a system in which you can automatically see if the supplier has stocks of a specific product. But you know what? In our company, the Dato Commerce has that information already. No? So I can also I think pwede ring maging halimbawa yung Dato, yung system namin. Kasi on our system, ordering system, may part doon na product. And then when you click on the products, you'll see all the suppliers and you'll see their stock levels and the inventory. So yeah. Supply chain, and sometimes naman, there are some suppliers who will manually send you weekly report of their stock and inventories of their products. But still, it is very automated because they will send it to you via email instead of instead of um, instead of phone call, instead of snail mail. Supply chain management system are type of inter-organizational system. Because this is business to business and automate the flow of information across organizational boundaries. Yes, that is true. Another type of information system, CRM, Customer Relationship Management System. Um, help manage their relationship with their customers. Usually, CRM has all of the customers' information and data and account history and payment history. And usually, we use this in business process outsourcing or BPO. This is where we take down notes of what happened to the accounts so that the next person who will handle or who will talk to the customer can check the history. Yes, so the information helps firms identify and attract and retain most profitable customers. Kasi ando doon na lahat ng information and ando doon yung history nila. Another one is knowledge management system. Okay, so usually um, this is internal system, which is a knowledge-based system. This is where you will find all the product information, product knowledge information, business processes, internal business processes per department. So that is the knowledge management system. Okay. Now, there are a lot of business processes and information system per department, as you've noticed, right? Per process, there are different types of information systems. Now, how are they going? How how does the business going to link each other? Because it's going to be a very complicated business process if they're going to use different tools, different information technology per business process, right? So now enterprise application are systems that span functional areas, focus on executing business processes across business firms, and include all levels of management. Now, there are four major enterprise applications: enterprise systems, supply chain management systems, customer relationship management systems, and knowledge management systems. Enterprise system, also known as enterprise resource planning, ERP systems, integrate business processes in one business in manufacturing and production, finance and accounting, sales and marketing, and human resource into single software. There are ERP tools that companies use. So ito, instead of using different tools, like what I showed you earlier, may MIS ka na, may executive dashboard ka pa, may TPS, may payroll ka pa, tapos may ordering tool ka pa. Instead of using all of those tools, logging into all of those tools, you'll use ERP tool in which you can access everything na kailangan mo. Okay? Right. Next is we are going to talk about e-business, e-commerce, and e-government. So what does E stands for? It stands for electronic. Electronic business or e-business refers to the use of digital technology, of information technology, of new technology and internet to execute major businesses process. So instead of doing it manually, going to the mall, doing the shop by yourself, you can use the internet. E-business includes activities for internal management of the firm and for coordination with suppliers, business to business dealings, and other business partners. It also includes e-commerce. E-commerce, on the other hand, is a part of e-business that deals with the buying and selling of goods and services over internet, such as we buying on Lazada, buying on Shopee, eBay, Amazon, buying food in Grab or getting an Angkas ride through the Angkas app or the Joyride. That is e-commerce, type of e-commerce. And it also encompasses activities supporting those market transactions such as advertising, marketing, customer support, security, delivery, and payments, such as paying your bills through GCash. Now, let's talk about e-governance. So because of these technologies, e-business have also brought about similar changes in public sector. So governments on all levels are now using internet technology to deliver information and services to its citizens and employees and businesses with which they work. So e-government refers to the application of internet and networking technologies to digitally enable government and public sector agencies' relationship with citizens, businesses, and other arms of government. For example, SSS. Everything is automated or everything is digitalized now, right? You have to log into SSS if you want to apply for a loan or if you want to check your contribution. Right. What is e-governance in the Philippines? Refers to the government agencies, information and communication technologies, or ICT, that have the ability to transform relations with the citizens, business, and government employees and other arms of government in the delivery of services. So it is a tool with limitation of time distance, right? So it will make everything quick and it doesn't matter where you are because they can process it for you. And costs are reduced, thereby enhancing citizens' access to government services. And the application of information and communication technology for improving governance by enhancing government's role in service delivery, public administration, and promotion of participatory democracy. So that is e-government. And the next part of the report will be presented by Rowena Bolinka. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.